In the heart of New Zealand's Coromandel lies a place where fortune, folklore, and forgotten tunnels collide. This is the Karangahake Gorge, once home to one of New Zealand's greatest gold rushes. Today, it's a popular place for tourists and hikers, but beneath the mossy ruins and the rugged tunnels lies a story. A story of a booming industry, tragedy, and a battle over the land that still continues to this day. Gold was first discovered in the region in the 1870s, sparking an absolute frenzy that would transform the entire region. The Talisman, Crown, and Woodstock mines soon opened up. Miners flooded in from across the country and overseas, hoping to strike it rich. But the gold here wasn't lying in streams, it was locked inside quartz, deep within the hills. To extract the gold, the miners built an industrial operation on an immense scale. Tunnels were literally blasted by hand, ore was carted out on rail, and the nearby river was harnessed to power the massive batteries. In 1897, the massive Victoria Battery was built. At its peak, it was the largest quartz crushing plant in the southern hemisphere, pounding out more than 800 tons of ore per day. That's roughly 400 elephants. The sound was said to have been deafening, with 200 stampers in constant operation. They used cyanide to extract the gold, which left behind tailings and also was the cause of a few men's deaths. By the 1920s, the mines were in decline, and by the 1950s, they were closed. Nature began to reclaim the gorge, but the stories never left. The Karangahake Gorge has its fair share of legends. Some visitors report hearing phantom footsteps echoing through the tunnels, or whispers with no source. Miners died here in incidents, collapses, and even poisonings. Some believe their spirits remain trapped within the ground. One of the walks you can do there is called the Windows Walk. It's literally cut into the cliff above the river. Many who walk it say it's very eerie after dark, and it feels like you're being watched from the tree line. To haul all of the ore out of the gorge, they made a narrow pathway that was carved directly into the gorge itself. Today, you can still walk that route, and you pass through a 110-meter tunnel. You pass over a dramatic swing bridge. It's actually amazing, I've done it myself, and then you go straight through into the ruins of the battery. The entire area today, however, is a historic reserve. It's supposed to be one of the most unique day hikes in New Zealand. And yes, you may be wondering, is there still gold in those hills? The answer is yes, however it is deep down in. It's also caused a lot of controversy over the recent years. Modern companies have returned to the area, Talisman ore. They've also brought in more advanced technology that says it's less invasive to the area. However, permits have been granted. Locals do not want the mining to take place. Parts of the Coromandel Ranges in New Zealand these days are protected under law so that mining cannot ever happen again. However, some areas like the Karangahake Gorge remain a legal grey zone. Mining can occur here, however, with the right permits, and it must be heavily monitored. So the answer is yes, mining is still legal and available to do in the Karangahake Gorge, however it is disputed by the local population. Today, however, the Karangahake Gorge is a mixture of adventure, history, and preservation. You can explore the old tunnels, the old railway tracks, and rusting machinery frozen in time. It's completely surrounded as well by native bush and waterfalls, and the flowing river is absolutely gorgeous. It's one of the best preserved industrial sites throughout the country, and one of the few remaining ones where you can walk right into the past. The Karangahake Gorge isn't just a forgotten goldmine field, it's a reminder of how quickly nature can reclaim what humans have done to the land. It's a story of old gold, ghosts, and a gorge still caught between history and progress. If you enjoyed this deep dive on the Karangahake Goldmine, don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers.